Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everyone. So good to see you guys. I want to welcome all of you to the Good Morning Show. My name is Candi Bryan. I am your humble host. The Good Morning Show is your place for faith in the morning. So if you are up early and you are watching this, I would just recommend that you hit the share button right now because you are going to want to share this with friends. And you guys you're gonna want to go get these tickets. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna give it away, but we have some amazing talent that is joining us right now. And this is such great timing. We are going into Black History Month and we're celebrating the freedom fighters. We're celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King and the work that he's done. And I am not going to steal your thunder, Felichia and Essex, but I want to welcome these amazing actor, director extraordinaire to the program this morning. Would you all please welcome Felichia, Chivaughn, and Essex OBrien, and we will have a special guest joining us as well later on. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. And the stage show that we are talking about is the Mountaintop, and it is playing right now at the Garden Theater. So this will be a joy for me, Felichia, and Essex, because I've never been to the Garden Theater. So I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We want all of you out there right now to hit the share button. Tell someone that this is here live. We are live in the morning. I know it's early, but this is your place for inspiration in the morning. So that is exactly what you're going to leave with today. So I will let you both introduce yourselves. And Felichia, congratulations, you guys. Let's give it up for the director. How incredible is this? And then we'll turn it over to you, Essex. But please introduce yourself to anyone who doesn't know you, Felichia, and tell us a little bit about the Mountaintop.
Sure. My name is Felichia Chivaughn, and good morning to the Good Morning fam. I'm happy to be on the show again with you, Candi. And I am so honored to be able to be the director for the Mountaintop at the Garden Theater, written by Katori Hall. And this play is really one of the most fun, exciting, magical, and poignant pieces of work that I've had a chance to work on. And it's about Dr. Martin Luther King, loosely based on his life. But Katori Hall actually imagines what his last night on earth might be like and everything that he might have to reconcile with, fight with, accept. And he gets to meet an unlikely friend named Kame who helps him along this journey. One thing I love about this show is the origin. The writer Katori Hall grew up hearing her mother talk about that one opportunity that she missed to be able to hear Dr. King speak live in Memphis, where they lived. And days later after that, well, her mother didn't let her go because it wasn't safe. You know, Negroes getting shot, Negroes getting killed out there. So she wasn't able to go. And days after, Dr. Martin Luther King was actually assassinated. So it was that little seed that she took to give this as a gift to her mother. And it is so relevant to the time that we're living in today. So I'm telling you, everyone, male, female, Black, white, Latine, it doesn't matter. Everyone can relate to this story and will be able to find themselves in this dynamic story. And I'm happy to introduce our Dr. King, Essex OBrien.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Good. We're so excited. Congratulations, by the way. Introduce yourself to the Good Morning Show family and tell us a little bit about how you became a part of this production.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Essex OBrien. I'm a veteran actor coming out of the Central Florida area. I grew up in Miami. I went to Florida A&M University, so I'm an original Floridian. And I found my way into the arts about 12, 13 years ago working at Disney. I was one of their live performers for a period of time, and that was something that came about through happenstance, but that made the light bulb go off and reignited my acting bug from, elementary and high school, and I haven't looked back since. Some people might recognize me from my Publix or my Nutrisystem or Universal commercials. I have a pretty robust commercial history, but I've also done a lot of other stage. This is actually my seventh stage play and the biggest and best yet. I've done TV and film. I've been on David Makes Man. So this is my passion and my love, and I'm happy to be a part of this. How I came about it, man, thank God for Felichia. Felichia reached out to me, and she was actually casting for two plays. She was doing Sweat, and then she was doing this one, and she said, I kind of think I got you more in mind for Mountaintop, so I want you to come out and audition for Mountaintop. And so I kind of did a little research on it, and I was like, oh, holy crap. Because this is a monumental play. So I was a little terrified, but also honored that she would think about me for this type of role. And then the actor in me, the person that's looking for that challenge and that big opportunity. You know, I often had this fear that, you know, I don't often enough get a chance to show people what I really could do. And here was this opportunity to really stretch myself and push myself and do something that I hadn't done before. And it's been an incredible, I wish there was another word that was bigger than amazing, just an awesome experience to be a part of this and to share this with the community. I've been using the term magnum opus. So because that's how this feels, the magnitude of it all and the effort and the work that we've put into it and the reaction that we've gotten so far, that's what it feels like. So thank you for having us, and I'm hoping that your listeners will definitely take advantage of seeing this because it's changed my life, and I've been told it's historic for a number of reasons. I'm sure we'll get into that when we talk about the garden and Felicia's role as a director here. So I'm privileged and honored to be a part of it.
Well, we are so thankful that you said yes. And I love what you said about stretching yourself. Like you wanted to do this. And I feel like you're talking to someone out there. There are people who are out there listening that want to pursue their dreams, whether it's writing or acting or singing. And sometimes you just have to be in that season of yes, but saying yes.
Yes, yes. And don't let fear stop you from taking the chance, taking the risk, because there's plenty of risk to be had. And that's actually what drove me. I wanted to make sure that I did this justice. I wanted to make sure that I didn't let anybody down. This was my first time being in a play that, you know, there's no intermission. I'm not an ensemble piece coming in and out of it. It's me and it's Anita, and we're taking people on a roller coaster ride. And I put a lot of pressure on myself, and that drove me in my preparation to really bring it. And I'm forever changed.
Well, I will tell you, you referenced Anita. Anita Whitney Bennett is also your co-star in this production, and hopefully she'll be on. But if not, I'll have to get her one-on-one, Felichia, and we'll definitely talk to her. But you know, the chemistry between the two of you. I want to talk to the director to find out how was it directing these two amazing talents.
It was a director's dream. I knew from auditions when, you know, callbacks, when they're, you know, you get to put two people in a room. I was looking for that chemistry. I was looking for that, you know, that spark. And I saw that in both of them. And working with them has been so terrific. They literally sometimes, and I can speak being a female director, a young female Black director, sometimes you walk into a room and people are looking at you like, what do you have to say? You know, trying to make you prove yourself. But these actors really trusted me, which I appreciate and I'm forever grateful for. They allowed me to push them, really listened and allowed me to help build this story and just give them the tools. Because, I mean, they are both so talented. They really made it easy on me, but also hard on me because I wanted to be that good director for them. You know, that one who was just going to be paying attention to everything. So working with them has been a pleasure. And they are both very bold, willing to take risks, very intuitive. And one thing that I can say is that they're both listening to each other. And when you see it on stage, it's like, you feel like you're in the room with them because they are just so in it, paying attention to everything the other person is doing and giving to their scene partner. So it is dynamic to watch. And I got to tell you, like, Essex said that we take people on a journey, but this show really is a journey. There are high highs, low lows. There are moments of hysterical laughter, and there are times when it's silent in the audience and all you hear are tears and people sniffling and crying because they're, having this emotional response. It is not easy work, but they both stepped up to the plate, and they're doing it now consistently night after night. I'm just so amazed by the both of them.
I really want to know what growth has taken place, and then I'm gonna turn it over to Essex to answer the same question. What growth has taken place for you, going from actress to director, but also as part of this specific production? What growth has taken place in this journey?
That's a great question. I think just in regards to my journey as an artist, I really have to say that things really shifted for me in 2020 in light of everything that was happening in our nation and the murders, Black bodies, and people being silenced. And I really felt like I, as a person and as an artist, in a way, kind of stopped creating. I was also pregnant, but I kind of went within myself to really answer a lot of tough questions. Why do I do what I do? What is it that I'm trying to bring into the world? What am I wanting to contribute? There's so much going on. What is it that I can do? And I think coming out of that season of, it was a season of transformation for me, and really like me becoming comfortable with my voice as an artist, as a woman, as a person, as an activist, and really treasuring my art and my gift and my talents as a way to do that. I believe that my art is activism and can be that for many people. And so I kind of I see things differently now. I always knew that the things that I had, my gifts, talents, my art wasn't about me, but I think that season of my life really etched that in stone, because as a director, it's not about you. It's about the story, and it's about your actors, and it's about bringing this company together. And so it's that kind of having that mindset for me and really being comfortable with that, I think, is one of the biggest transformations. And if you never get an applause, if people, sometimes I'm sitting in a show and people are like, oh, that's great. That's what, they're walking out and they have no idea that I had anything to do with that, but that's okay because it wasn't about me anyway. So that's one big, adjustment and shift and transformation, which I'm completely comfortable with. And I think just being comfortable with my voice as a woman and my vision as a woman, I think has been one of the biggest transformations that I underwent. And and I'm grateful also. I want to say that at the Garden Theater, I'm grateful for the work that they're doing there. And Roberta Emerson was actually the first Black female director at that theater.
Wow.
Yeah, and that happened last year, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm grateful.
Wow.
To be following history. It is history. The Garden Theater was actually a segregated movie theater. So every time I walk into that theater, I can look up and see what lines were drawn in the sand for people like me. So there's a pride and a responsibility that I have. And that I walk in. And so I'm grateful for those who have paved the way, like Roberta. And so my goal, just kind of like one of the motifs of the show, is to pass that baton. She passed it to me. Dr. King is passing it to us. And I'm, looking to pass that to someone else.
We absolutely love that. And the fact that you gave us a little bit of history on the Garden Theater. As you guys can see on the screen right now, it's thegardentheater.org to get your tickets. We're going to talk about a special night. We're talking about women and, women taking pride in the arts. It's coming up. We got a little surprise for the ladies out there. But, Essex, I feel like there is growth that happens when you're portraying a character, not even a character, a person of this, who's this weighty, like transform the world type person. As an actor, how do you grow as you learn more about your character? And then it's a two-part question, so I hope you're listening.
Yeah.
Tell us why we need to go get these tickets and see this particular performance.
Absolutely. Well, as far as the growth for me as an actor, that was one of the most attractive things about doing this. In my past stage plays, like I said, I was part of an ensemble and everything was fictional. Even though this play is fictional, it's so much rooted in truth. And of course, we're playing an iconic figure. So for me, it was stretching from a technical side of it, but also a spiritual side of it. And, you know, not just researching him and listening to speeches, but just tapping into a reservoir of something that I didn't know that if I even had. And I'll give you an example. We did this thing at the Dr. Phillips Theater where we had we were promoting the play, and they had a celebration for Dr. King's life. And they invited us there, and I recited the I Have a Dream speech, which, by the way, don't come to the play thinking you're going to see a bunch of speeches. That's not what this is about. But I recited that speech.
Let them know.
Yeah, I recited that speech, and I can't explain it, but there was a spiritual presence that I felt in that moment. I got chills, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
And from then on, through rehearsals and going into the opening week, I was able to tap into something that I wasn't quite sure I could tap into to make it real, not to where I had to perform the emotion, but where the emotion was genuine and it was coming from a place that I wasn't sure that I even had. And that, as an actor, that's that magic that we all reaching for. That's that magic that we hope to one day put out there for the world to see, where it's yes, I'm performing, but it's real. You know what I mean? And so that's going to change. That's going to stay with me for the rest of my life. And hopefully I'll be able to tap into it when other roles come down. So that for me has grown me exponentially in and of itself. To answer the other part of your question, I kind of told y'all, when you come to this, you're going to see real, raw emotions. You're going to see a real man, the man behind the speeches. That's why I always tell people, I say, don't come expecting, you're not going to hear I Have a Dream, you're not going to hear Mountaintop. You're not going to hear a bunch of performative speeches. You're going to see the man behind that. You're going to see Coretta's husband. You're going to see Bernice and his other kids' father. You're going to see Ralph's best friend. You're going to see a man who had flaws. You're going to see a man who had fears and anxieties and fought through them to still be the man that we know and put on a pedestal today. Okay. So when you come to this play, as Felichia said, you're going to get all that. You're going to still laugh. You're going to have a good time. You're going to be on a roller coaster, but you're also going to feel something that is real and raw that we were able to tap into, that sets us apart from any other production of this caliber, and especially at what you might typically see at the Garden Theater. So don't come in with any predisposed expectations just because you see Dr. Martin Luther King on the marquee or as a centerpiece. Put all that aside and just come to have a good time. Come open to have an experience that I didn't even know that people could have. And some of the feedback that I've gotten, some of the DMs and the texts from people that I don't even know have touched me in a way that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life.
I think that's absolutely fantastic. You put it beautifully. Everyone needs to come out and support this, just because we need to support the arts. We need to support Black art. And it's phenomenal that we have a female director for this amazing stage play. And
yes, great one.
Yeah, right. Let's give it up. I know they're clapping out there.
Yeah.
They're clap emojis out there for you.
And Felichia, you told her we go back, right? You told her we used to be husband and wife.
I did not. So funny story is Essex and I landed a the same film, and that's how we first met. He was my film husband.
Oh wow!
In a film called The Seasons that James Hunter directed.
Oh wow! So I love the full circle moments. You're coming back together now, and you both evolved in your arts, and you're the lead in this stage show, and you're the director. It's a beautiful thing, and I can't wait to talk to Anita as well. And congrats to her for her leading role in this as well.
Absolutely, she was great.
So, ladies, this gentleman included, of course, but ladies, we want you to know something as we close this time. Thank you, first of all, both of you, for giving your time to the Good Morning Show to tell everyone a little bit about the Mountaintop, playing now at the Garden Theater. You can see the website on the screen. Please go get your tickets. The Garden Theater, not the Garden, but gardentheater.org. And what's happening on Friday? And give us the date, because I know this may happen a little bit after Friday. They might be seeing this on replay. Tell us the date, what's going to happen, and then how long does the show run?
Absolutely. So the show is running now until February 6th. On the website, you'll see all the show dates. We also have an ASL interpreted performance. So if anyone has that, needs that, that's available. And we have some special nights throughout the run. The upcoming special night is Friday, January 28th at 7:30, which is the time of the show. It is Black Girl Magic Night. So we're calling all Black women, no matter, Black women nurses, Black women artists, Black women professionals, Black mothers, daughters, sisters, everyone. We just want to celebrate the beauty of Black women, and especially how Katori Hall uses that, all that is a Black woman, to tell this story. So we invite you, come. Bring a friend. Don't come alone, because you're going to need somebody to talk to after this show. Yes. And if you purchase your ticket, you can use MT10, Mountaintop 10, for a percentage off of your ticket.
I'm going to have to put that on the screen so everyone can see it. It's just code MT10.
MT10 for Black Girl Magic Night, which is this Friday, January 28th. And our ASL interpreted performance is February 3rd.
Great. And they can find that information, I'm assuming, as well on the Garden Theater's website. Mm-hmm. This has been an absolutely amazing conversation. I cannot wait to go. I can't decide if I'm going to go on Friday or Sunday. And we talked about that before we started the interview.
Just come twice. Now you have to come twice.
Come twice. And I want to challenge and just really ask that all of the women groups here locally in Central Florida, if you're in a women's networking group or a women's girl group, just grab your girlfriends, get some tickets, go to gardentheater.org right now. Share this, first of all, so everyone can see the amazing work that artists are doing right here in the Central Florida community. I want to congratulate you all. I don't know who's been in what articles, but I do know I saw the Orlando Weekly, the Orlando Sentinel. I saw Felichia on there. And you guys have everything up on YouTube. And really, the Central Florida community has embraced this production, embraced both of you and Anita. And I'm so happy to see that they did articles and interviews with you all. That was such a joy. And hopefully we'll have some clips in here if my producer can edit those in, and we can share some of that as well. But again, Essex, thank you for saying yes. We're so excited to see you in this production. I know I am. And we're just so proud of you, Felichia, is this your directorial debut?
It's my directorial debut at the Garden Theater.
Garden Theater, okay, because you've directed before as well.
Yes.
Oh, this is so exciting. I want to thank all of you for tuning in to the Good Morning Show. This is your place for faith in the morning. And where can can you just shout out your handles really quick if they want to find you on social media, just in case they want to hit you up?
Sure. I'm Felichia Chivaughn Ellison on Facebook. That's probably
I'll put it in the post too.
Yes, the easiest place to find me. And then Felichia Chivaughn on Instagram. So I will give that to you, Candi, so you can share. But yes, thank you so much for this opportunity.
This has been amazing. Essex, where can we find you? Tell us a little bit about, are you an Instagram person? Are you TikTok? Are you Facebook? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much just Instagram, which is at Actorman Essex, all one word, Actorman Essex, and Essex OBrien on Facebook, just like it says by my name here. I really don't deal with Twitter too much, but I probably should need to. And thank you again for having me. Sorry I'm in the dark here. I had to take my son to basketball practice last minute, so I would have been more well lit. But this was so much fun, and we hope to see y'all out there. Got
We
2
hope
more
to see you
weekends
all.
left. We're gonna knock it out the park.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. Go to gardentheater.org, get your tickets, and ladies, don't forget about Friday. Thank you all for watching the Good Morning Show. This is your place for Faith in the Morning. You guys don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you behind the scenes, backstage. So thank you all. Have a great morning.